What's poppin', everybody? This is Josh, Josh Talks Pop. That's on TikTok and on YouTube, JoshToksPop85. As y'all see, it's the new season. Last week, had some fake people on, but this week I upgraded. I got myself a beautiful host. This is the wonderful Jenna Miriam. And she's gonna be calling out the winners. We're at the beach today. We wanna get out there. Pops wants the TV on, so we're gonna be a little quick today. So we're just gonna go NFL today. No time for the college games. How do we start them out?
Giants versus Cowboys.
You gotta circle the team. All right. Giants, they got a mess at quarterback still. Cowboys, they didn't do the thing last week, but they came close to the defending chance, the Eagles. CeeDee Lamb's in good form. I got Dak Prescott as my backup on my fantasy team. I'm going with the Cowboys.
Seahawks versus Steelers.
All right, Seahawks. They got a whole new regime in. Mike Tomlin, he keeps the Pittsburgh boys in the playoffs. They always get their wins. You know, they got DK Metcalf now, Rodgers. I think they have a strong season. I'm going with the Steelers.
Rams versus Titans.
All right. This one's a little bit closer. I hate the Titans, so I'm going to go with the Rams, Stafford and them boys.
Bills versus Jets.
All right, this is an AFC East rivalry, and I do not have Josh Allen as my fantasy quarterback, as I has the past 3 years, but I'm still rolling with the Bills.
Patriots versus Dolphins.
All right, this one's another little harder. Tua, he's slowly turning into radio. Every hit he takes, he's getting a little slower. Tyreek Hill's upset, but I do have Tyreek Hill on my fantasy team. I think Patriots, Vrabel's going to get them a little better. I'm going Patriots.
Jags versus Bengals. Jags.
It's a big Cats game. I was in the box watching the game last week. Look, they kept forcing it to Howard. I don't like that. If you're going to force it to BTJ. Howard will get open eventually. That quick offense, I don't know if it's for Trevor, but I'm rolling with the home team, 904. Duval till we die. It was always the Jags. Going with the Jags.
49ers versus Saints.
All right. 49ers versus Saints. I think the Saints are a dumpster fire. They should have drafted Shador Sanders. Going with the 49ers. Just more talent all around. I got Christian McCaffrey on my fantasy. White boy running back. Got a rep for them.
Browns versus Ravens.
A little bit harder, but Lamar Jackson, you know, he did his thing. I'm a big Ravens fan. In my old podcast, if you saw it, I picked them to be in my Final Four. Love Lamar Jackson. I'm going with the Ravens.
Bears versus Lions.
All right, going with the Lions. They're supposed to be in my Final Four in the NFC.
Broncos versus Colts.
All right, Bo Nix coming up. Who's going to be the Colts quarterback? They don't know. They got different guys out there. Daniel Jones, Richardson. Is Flacco with them? Is he on the other team? Who knows? I know he's on the Browns for real. Anyways, I'm going to go with the Broncos. Like Sean Payton as a head coach.
Panthers versus Cardinals.
Man, I was watching the Panthers last week against my Jags, and they don't got too much going for them. Cardinals, Kyler Murray. But this is going to be the battle of the two midget quarterbacks, Kyler Murray and Bryce Young. Kyler Murray's a little better in my eyes, so I'm going with him.
Which one?
The Cardinals.
Eagles versus Chiefs.
All right, we got a Super Bowl rematch going on. I think it's going to turn out the same way the Super Bowl did. The Eagles, they're too strong everywhere. Best GM, Howie Roseman, he drafts all them championship Bulldogs. Going with them, Eagles.
Falcons versus Vikings.
This one's a little bit tougher. Penix is getting better. I think the Vikings should have held on to Darnold. They didn't. They're going with J.J. McCarthy. I haven't seen him play live. Just to be a contrarian, they still got Jefferson. Or is he hurt? I'm going Vikings. I was a fan of theirs in the late 90s.
Buccaneers versus Texans, Monday.
Look, Texans probably going to win that game, but I'm not picking them. They're in my division. Stroud's great, but I don't like the Texans.
Chargers versus Raiders, Monday.
Another Monday night game. Two of them. See, usually they open the year with two Monday night games. They didn't do that this year. I wonder why they waited for week 2. Harbaugh's way more organized. I think he's a brand new coach for them, but Pete Carroll's the oldest coach ever in the NFL. I know he acts younger, but they're a mess right now. He brought Geno with him from Seattle, but I'm going with the Chargers. They beat the Chiefs already. They're going to keep it popping. All right, y'all. On to a little pop culture. Anybody familiar with the Charlie Kirk situation?
No.
He was the guy that went on campuses and a big church guy. He would talk to the transgenders and all that. He had a different opinion, basically, and they killed the man for having a different opinion. Shot in the neck. Definitely looked like it hit an artery. Spraying everywhere. I just want to say rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. Praying for his family. And come on, y'all, we can't kill someone because they have a different opinion. That's not right. Next week, plan to go a little longer. God, I ain't even make it the 10-minute mark. This could be a short. This could be real. Anyways, it's been fun, but gee whiz, I gotta run. Peace.